Welcome back to our channel, and this is an update on the Airfix / Heller Alfa Romeo. We're up to step number 13. We've got about 5 more steps, and then this will be finished. But as you can see, we got the body on it, got the engine in it, got the wheels on, still got to put the spinners on, got the interior in it. Got a lot done to it, and so far it hasn't been too bad of a kit. I've had to modify a couple things because I didn't want to fit, but overall it's been a fairly good fit on most things. We got the spare tire on it. I went with just one. The kit, you're supposed to use 2 spare tires. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like it sticking way out past the body. I just liked the one tire kind of nestled down in there. Just thought it looked better. There is straight 6. I don't know if I can keep it in focus. Try not to blur it. There's a straight 6. That's pretty nice. The interior, we went with a tan brown look to it. The car that I'm using as a reference had no, it just had a bare floor pan. There was no carpeting in it or anything. There is, I don't know if you can see the dashboard. It's tucked up underneath there pretty good. But there's the dash with the gauges. It had a black dashboard, black steering wheel, a natural floor, beige side panels, or tan, I guess, and then the brown leather around here, and then the seat, the outside of the seat. So I kind of did the same thing. So that's that. Right now I'm on the hood. The hood is 5 pieces. I got to paint it yet. I hope I have enough paint left to paint the hood. So I got to put that hood together. Before I put the hood together, though, I want to make sure it's going to fit and be lined up with the radiator here in the front. I just painted that. The Krylon chrome plating. So there's a front that gets put on here. I wasn't worried about painting the front, just the sides. So letting that dry, and then there'll be a piece that goes over the front. It has a number 86 on it and stuff. But got to paint the hood yet, but can't do that today because it's raining. But yeah, there it is. This is where we're at. 5 more steps. It'll be completed, and I think it's pretty cool. Nice looking car. And then I printed up, as you saw now, we're going to be doing Lily Munster for a Halloween build. I printed her all up. Went to put her together. She's been sitting on my desk for a couple days. I went to put her together, and I don't know what happened. All the resin split. Her dress was splitting in a couple places. Her arms split in a couple places. Her hair split in a couple places. I'm not too sure exactly what happened. You know, when I pulled her out of the printer, the resin didn't feel right. Even after I cured it, it felt rubbery and not hard like it should be. And I thought, oh, this feels kind of odd, but I just kept on doing my thing. You know, the pieces were full of drain holes. It was completely fleshed out, inside and out, bathed 3 times, cured. You know, everything I did with 7 and 9, what I always do with all my resin. But this just didn't feel right. So I don't know if my resin that I have it is not any good. It is old. I've had it, I bought it earlier this year. But it's the same resin I used on 7, and she came out just fine. So I'm not sure what happened to Lily. So I'm going to try reprinting her again. And see how it feels. If the resin feels rubbery again, then I'm just going to dump that resin. And I have regular resin, but I don't want to use it. I want to stick with water soluble because I just can't handle the smell. It's too strong for me. The great thing about the water washable resin is it's very low odor. You can barely smell it. And so I might have to push Lily Munster down the list till I get money saved up to buy more resin. The reason why I don't have money to buy the resin is because I bought this instead, which I was going to talk about next, but talk about it now. This is the Flying Dutchman. It's not a model kit per se, it's a 3D puzzle. How I ran across this is I got on eBay and I was actually looking to see the price of the Vesda Black Pearls. I wanted to see if they were what they were running. I've been wanting to get the Black Pearl for a long time, but it was always out of my budget. So I just was curious to see what they were running now, and they're still out of my budget, so it ain't gonna happen. But in my search feed on eBay, these came up along with some pirate ships, model kits. And when I saw this, I thought, well, isn't that cool? It's made by a company called Cubic Fun. It even has a light kit with it. It's 360 pieces, and it looks really, really cool. When I first saw it, I didn't realize it was a puzzle. I thought it was another model kit. But I just thought, wow, isn't that something? So I went to Cubic's Fun website to get more info on this. And after looking at it, I thought, man, this is awesome. And so I had enough points on Amazon where this wasn't really expensive at all. And I bought it. And you might do this instead of Lily Munster, the Flying Dutchman. Comes with the green spooky lights in it. And it's pretty much the ship from Pirates of the Caribbean. It just doesn't say that. And Cubic Fun also makes Blackbeard's Queen Anne Revenge, is what they call it, but it looks pretty close to the Black Pearl. So I think they're just coming up with different names just to get around the licensing thing. Yeah, I just thought, wow, this is awesome. It's got the raggedy sails in it, and the green lights down here in the decks, and it has, I think it runs off of 2 AA's, and yeah, at first I didn't realize it was a puzzle, because it looks so cool. But if this is a lot of fun, and it looks really nice, then I might get the Queen Anne's Revenge, which is basically the Black Pearl, and then I will have that. But I don't remember the size of this. I think it's about 22, 23 inches long. So it's not real big, but it's not small either. So we might end up doing this instead if I can't get my resin straightened out with Lily Munster. And we'll just have to do her later when I get the money saved up to get a new bottle of resin. That's what I'm assuming what happened, is the resin is no good anymore. It expires 2023, and we're getting close to that, so I don't know, maybe the resin just finally went south on me. But I'm printing it up again, so we'll see if I'm doing her head and her torso because they take the least amount of time to print. And if those come out rubbery after I cure it, then I know for sure my resin isn't any good. And we'll just have to maybe do Lily Munster next year, and we'll just do the Flying Dutchman, I guess, for Halloween. It's spooky, kind of spooky related. Alright guys, I think that's it. Stay tuned, we'll have a lot of fun coming up, whether it's Lily Munster or the Flying Dutchman. Either way, we'll have some fun. Alright guys, take care. We'll see you.